All right, greetings, gamers, and hello! It is us, the Game Guildies, back from Gen Con. I think all of you have done your post Gen Con stuff on your individual channels except me. I guess I sort of did it on the BGG stream the other day, but I don't, I get to say like 3 sentences, So
That's true.
So I guess this is mainly my download of Gen Con stuff. But we're going to frame it up because we talked about it while we were there that Gen Con is not for a lot of things. There's a lot going on at Gen Con, and there's stuff that we feel you just don't get to do at Gen Con. You just don't do.
It's true.
So, yeah. I'm sure.
I'm not sure anybody's out there yet.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
if anybody is out there,
hello.
If anybody is out there, tell me what I'm gonna say. Gen Con is not for.
Hello. Anybody there? Hello. Here, I can make you all echo. Here, you can all join me in the void. Here.
Just an empty trash can.
Anybody out there?
No.
No.
Oh my.
No.
Can make a thing out of this.
All the guildies.
Well, I managed to come back with no illness. At least no buggy illness. I definitely came back sore as all get out. I could not move for like 2 days.
Oh no.
If I came back with anything, I am unaware of it, which is not surprising considering I have had COVID before with 0 symptoms. So
yeah, it's entirely possible.
I assume
Tiffany
I had
and I
nothing.
have COVID with 0 symptoms, but like the boys aren't showing anything,
Exactly. Steph had something for like 1 day and it disappeared. So
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I just slept and then I was good.
Good. Yeah,
Probably
you
just
sound a lot
tired.
better than when we chatted the other day. So, or when I heard you on your stream, I think. Yeah.
I was definitely a bit hoarse, but and definitely very tired.
who would bite a horse?
How many games of Arnak this time, Duchess?
I don't even know, but I think it was like 12 hours of Arnak that I demoed. So
Hey, Art.
Dr. Sign, Cosmic Beat. Hello.
Hey, there's some people.
Yeah.
There's some people.
So, what is Gen Con not for?
We know, Michael.
Games.
Not for playing games.
Ironically enough, I actually played a fair amount of games, not demoed, and not like games that I had to play, like because I was teaching. Although I usually avoid that if I can. But I actually played a fair amount of games this time, probably more games than I've played at most Gen Cons. So
Same.
that's not.
I played
saying
12
much, 'cause I
games.
played like 6 games. Yeah, okay, but I did about half that, I think. So it's not saying much, but I did actually get to play some games this time.
Steph, did you play 12 unique games or 12 games?
12 games, because we played like 3 games of chit chat, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 games.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7 unique.
6, 7.
No,
7.
6
I played 7 games.
I logged 10
6
games,
unique.
and 2 of them were plays of the same game. So, yeah.
We tried and came very close to playing Silos.
That is true. I did not log that one. Yeah.
We came very close to actually trying to like play a couple rounds, but that did not happen.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I think of that. I mean, it's really funny. Silos was really funny, and I want to play because you're like you're abducting cows and you're abducting people, and the whole premise is absolutely hilarious. But the game itself was kind of like,
Yeah, I
great.
went back and read the rules online a little bit, and I was like, "There's not a whole lot here," but I probably would have enjoyed it. Yeah.
How did you like Ego, Dr. Sign? I've heard good things about Ego.
I had not played that at all. Oh, sorry. I can't yawn already. Gosh, because I can't yawn at the
Nice.
start of the show because I got Clock Tower after this.
But I like that. Is that a heavier Euro? I got to look that one. I mean, I've heard about it. I don't really know anything about it, but I've heard about it.
Well, I'll share my haul. My haul of the four of us is always the smallest, I think. I don't know.
Oh no, mine's probably smaller.
Oh, yeah. You didn't do much shopping, did you? You didn't actually take back.
I
anything.
bought a lot of games, but only 2. I felt like I got a lot more, and I was like, we have a lot of medical debt this year, so I was like, I gotta behave and not go crazy. Of course, I did get a few games for free from CGE, so Malachi said, "Mom, you can buy 3 because I have too many board games." According to Malachi, I can buy 3 games and 2 expansions. I bought 2 games and 2 expansions.
Yeah. Well,
So
the question is, you
budget.
think you have too many games, but how many games are both Michael and Steph physically sitting on right now?
yeah, but it's not a competition here. I'm not in competition with Steph. Nobody's in competition with Steph.
So
Nobody.
if we're talking about haul versus shopping, we bought 2 things, and that's it.
Yeah.
I bought a $10 Dungeon Master type guide because it was on sale, and I'm like, sure, I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on this.
I wish that was the only Dungeon Master thing that I got taken for. We'll talk about that in a second.
I think you're more than the rest of us, Derek.
Yeah, you might have. And then Steph bought some upgraded bits.
No, I bought the upgraded lunar skyline.
Yes.
Lunar skyline.
Yes.
Oh,
that's what I said.
Well, it's not an upgraded bits.
Upgraded copy.
It's an upgraded game. From he was gonna provide the basic game, but I'm like, I'm gonna like this one. Can I pay the extra $10 to get the upgraded one?
Nice.
And we almost did that for Railroad Tiles, but we did not.
Did anybody
200
not get something that you had hoped to get, and you just like it sold out, or you couldn't get it? Like what did you miss in your haul?
I have regrets.
Okay. You have regrets.
Much regrets. Okay.
Regrets.
Yeah, I kind of wish I had picked up Menagerie. There was a couple of other games on my list, and now I can't remember. So, there was a bunch of mini painting stuff that I really kind of wish I had bought, because now I went on to like try to buy it from their website, which is the only place you can get it, and I'm like, I should have just bought it while I was at Gen Con.
Is it marked up considerably on the online?
No, I just have to pay another $10 in shipping. So, I didn't think it was. I can't remember the name of the place, but I thought maybe I could, and maybe I can buy it at my local game store. I have the one local game store has a lot of mini painting stuff, so it's possible it's for sale there. I haven't been there yet, but they had a really, really nice wet palette that I was like, oh wow, this is nice, because I hate my wet palette. And they had a dry brush board that I'm like, wow, this is ingenious. This is very cool. And they had a new brush reviver that I really liked, and I'm like, I could probably get something similar someplace else. And they just had a few things that I thought were really unique, and I was like, I should have just picked them up there. I'm like, I'll maybe see when I get home and see if I can find them at a shop instead, and maybe get a little bit of price. Yeah, I should have just picked them up there. That's how it goes. But
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I regret was not making it to the Broadway Toys booth to get Wolf Street a second copy because I like the game so
You
much.
got that.
A
I was
second
sure-
copy.
A second copy. Did they sell out?
Oh, they were sold out every day.
Oh, then I'm lucky I did get a copy.
Oh yeah, it was hard to get for sure.
Oh, wow. How did I get a copy? I don't know how I got a copy then. Well, I'm glad I did. Except
You went early enough in the Gen Con experience.
I guess you did not teach me how to play though, so that is sad. Sorrow Song, yes, I am near Milwaukee, but no, I am. We did not have near the floods. I cannot believe the amount of water that
I
is
know.
running through Milwaukee streets right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
It's
I know.
really
I was seeing
insane.
that.
Usually we help with state fair and stuff. I've been on the state fairgrounds many times, and yeah, I'm glad we weren't this year. I mean, it's crazy. So yes, we are not affected. We got some rain. We are not affected, but it's pretty nuts.
Yes.
Milwaukee is just underwater. So, but we are good. But thank you for asking. So yeah, I don't know. Sand art, that was one of those games that I thought was really cute that I would have enjoyed. I kind of wish I had grabbed that one. I'm kind of regretting not buying Fliptoons.
I got Fliptoons
I know you did. I didn't know there was
We got flip
promos.
tins.
and the mini
On the
didn't know there
flip
was-
expansion.
side, Duchess, it is on BGA, and that's where you'll mostly play it.
I will play it, but I'm actually going to reach out to Thunderworks and ask. We have a local convention because Thunderworks is not Milwaukee, although they might have water issues too. I don't know, but they're only a couple of hours from me. So, and they're interested in getting involved in more local conventions. And so I'm going to see about running a Fliptoons tournament at my local convention in November. So I'm going to reach out to them about that.
Yeah.
So
I did pick up
Should be
Fliptoons,
fun.
and yeah,
Yes,
Duchess has
Madison.
touched on this before. Fliptoons doesn't look like a Thunderworks game. Like,
no,
it
Definitely
has
does
nothing to
not.
do with role player. You know?
No, it's a different thing totally.
Yeah. I will say that this big button expansion that they were selling alongside of it, you should have just put this in the box. I mean, come on. Come on. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Thunderworks does a lot of
there's one for
promo
each
stuff.
player, isn't it?
Oh.
What?
There's one for each player, isn't there?
Yeah, so what is it? Well, so what,
Okay.
what I guess you're paying for really is these two cards. It adds these two character cards.
Yes, which are axolotls, which I love. So okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think it was only $5, so I'm not going to harp too much, but it's just, this kind of feels like why wasn't this just in the game kind of question? Because the big red button is once per game, every player has the opportunity to basically re-roll their their flip phase. Where if you hate it, you can flip your red button and you shuffle up your deck and try one more time. So, should just be in the game, you know. And sometimes you wish challengers had that. Just a one-time. Let me try that again. Just a one-time mulligan, you know. There's only one game that I set out to purchase that I marked it ahead of time as I'm going to come home with this, and I chose not to come home with it. I did not get Fate of the Fellowship.
I didn't either.
I'm a little. It's like I'm home and I miss it because I remember there was a time where I was like, oh wow, I'll be excited to have that on my shelf. You know, I mean, I've even carved out a space for it here. That's what that hole on the shelf is for. That was going to be for Fate of the Fellowship, but I did not get it.
Pretty expensive, but I definitely want it for sure.
Yeah. I just decided,
So-
I told myself at the con, I can wait for it, you know, so.
Yes, because I think that's going to be one that a lot of people are going to nab up. And if you're patient, it won't be hard to get on. I mean, it's a cool
Everything
game,
comes
but
around.
But for the price, I'm just like, wow, the price is just not worth it. Like, that's kind of my feeling. All those tiny little pieces, I feel like what they're charging, the quality of the components and everything is just not there. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Steph's rule applies.
I think when I saw it, I was very disappointed in the size of everything, and I didn't need a dice tower, though it's cool. It's not needed.
It's not that cool. It's cardboard layered on cardboard with a cardboard base, and that's double layered of cardboard. It's difficult to put together. It's clunky, and you have to disassemble it to put it back in the box. So
if you think about the target
hard pass.
audience, I can see, oh, that's cool. Like, you open that box on Christmas morning to a family of a bunch of Lord of the Rings fans. That's a fun little thing, sure. But to gamers, there are so much cooler dice tower accessories that are much less of a pain to deal with.
And so Aldi put one together, and then Steph and I started to put one together, and we're like, and Aldi came over and helped. So for the second one,
for that. I was there for that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool.
If I
it
get
is
a
cool.
copy,
I
I'm
think
not
they
even
put the money
assembling
in the
mine.
wrong thing. Like I think it's really cool, but I just like I think they put a lot of production dollars into that cardboard dice tower, and it isn't even really a critical component.
I would have preferred bigger meeples for the soldiers and no dice tower.
I know. Skip the dice
I mean,
tower. Give me
it
nicer
takes up a
meeples.
third of the room in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. So
It's fine.
on that note, I don't know what's going on with Asmodee. I mean, I thought the Battle for Hoth looked very nice. I thought the production quality looked very nice. The price point I actually thought was very reasonable as well. I got a nice promo bag. I got a nice promo pin. Their price, I bought them, but their prizes for my local convention. So I thought that was a really nice bundle, and it was $60. And I'm like, oh, this is. I expected it to be more.
Yeah, I have heard from a Command and Colors aficionado, someone who's played like every one of them ever and loves the system, said that Battle for Hoth doesn't, as far as they could recall, doesn't add anything. It is literally just a Star Wars implementation of Memoir 44. There's no new rules or anything. It's just, it's the infantry or stormtroopers and rebel troopers.
It's a reskin.
Yeah, and the tanks are AT-ATs. And
and I think that's fine. I mean, it's you got the IP. I think it's fine. I think it's cool.
Memoir 44 has been gone for a while, so it's it's fine.
Yes, it's a good I think it's a good re-release. I think it was a good plan. I think it works. I'm fine with that. I think the quality was there and is decent. But then you've got Dartmoor, which is garbage. Like, that is the worst. I saw it. I also picked it up as a prize because I know the game's going to be popular, and it was an early release, and a lot of our local people.
That will be huge.
Playing Forest Shuffle, but the game itself is garbage. I think I could have made better quality off of my printer than those cards.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
They're so bad. They are. I have never seen a board game, a card game. It's all cards. I've never seen a card game with this poor a quality unless it was made in somebody's garage. And I've actually seen
it's worse than mass market.
No, it's way worse. I think it's way worse than that. It is super thin. It's very flimsy. And I actually was watching some other reviewers that I don't actually watch very often. They talked about the fact that they picked up Dartmoor, and they're like, card sleeves are not optional. If you are going to buy this, make sure you've got sleeves, because the cards will pretty much fall apart if you don't get sleeves on them immediately. because
Wow.
the paper is so thin. And I saw it at the table at Gen Con and I was like, wow, this is bad. This is really
I'm
bad.
surprised because Forest Shuffle isn't that bad.
No, I don't think. I mean, I like Forest Shuffle. I don't think it's doing anything all that new. If you like Forest Shuffle, you are
No,
going
I mean
to
like the
enjoy
quality
Dartmoor.
of cards in Forest Shuffle.
No, I think they're fine. They're a good, solid, sturdy cardboard. I don't know that they have linen finish or not, but I mean, it's a good. I don't have any of mine sleeved. I've played it in real life with other people, and I've never thought, wow, this is, ugh. But Dartmoor, not good.
That's weird.
I know this is. I don't know. The only thing is I know that those are real early copies, so I don't know if they like rushed it through a printer here in the yeah, but even if you printed it here in the United States, I know you could have gotten better quality than that. I don't know. They're trying to reach a price point. I don't know, but it's really bad quality. If you pick up Dartmoor, which I don't think is a bad game, I think the game is fine. It's basically Forest Shuffle in England with some added things. So if you enjoy Forest Shuffle, grab it, but make sure you got card sleeves to go along with it because it's very, very poor quality
Bummer.
cardstock.
That's a bummer.
So.
Did you miss
Yeah.
any Grail
So-
games, Michael? Did you not get anything you wanted?
There was one thing that I wanted that I held back on, did not get, but it was not a Grail game. It was a Star Trek uniform.
You didn't get it? I thought you were
Did
getting
not get it.
I was excited.
the world is that?
That yours? That's from Steph.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's on Steph's side.
Whew. So that was.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was either.
No, Steph lost something.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not. Yeah, and then we lost Amy, so poof.
Well, Amy's still on the call. Just she blacked out.
Oh, she just blacked out.
Yeah.
I'm here.
So-
I just had to blow my nose and I
Oh.
don't
Ah,
like doing that
gotcha.
on camera. I'm
Oh, that
Did
was
you
what
hear
that
the
was.
noise? Because
I'm kidding.
that'd be really funny. That was one heck of a sneeze. No.
Well, I switched, so I'm probably very quiet.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't hear
Very
you very
quiet.
well. So, yeah, I did not purchase it. One, they did not have the right styles available. They had all sorts of other things and not Star Trek. And what they did have was $345. So I held back. They used to be $250, and I'm like, yeah, I was prepared to pull the trigger on $250.
Oh,
I'm not prepared to pull the trigger on $350. So I did not.
No.
Remember, we were talking about that.
Yes, for sure.
And I was like, yeah, $250, sure. $350, no.
Yeah. Anyway, what were you gonna say before I asked you about your missing purchase, Michael?
No, that was what I was saying.
Oh, okay. Osprey wants to know
Yeah.
which style of uniform you were going for.
I don't know. I depended on what they had. So, any of the styles would have been fine. I had a TNG style. I currently have a TNG style, but it is small and old, or rather, I've gotten larger and older.
Hey, Osprey, I remember. Osprey and I went to high school together. I remember
Hey, Bart.
when you made your own Science Officer Voyager style uniform for Halloween in 9th grade. I remember that.
Yep, I have. My TNG is a science officer one. So, and some of you have seen it on stream. I can fit into it, but just barely.
Ah.
So,
Yeah.
it's if I raise my hands, it goes up, and then I have to do the Picard maneuver,
Yeah.
which is this.
Yeah.
So other than that, we got the games we expected to get from most of the publishers. The publishers who there's a lot of games we did not get because we get them through their distribution hubs. So there were no surprises really one way or the other.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I should have just bought Fate of the Fellowship because I spent as much money on something else that I should not have. Yeah, so yeah, Gen Con is not for people without impulse control.
True. Very, very true.
I was so excited to just be at a con, to be out of the house. And I did good the first 2 days. You'll notice if you on my Facebook post, I posted my purchase objectives, and I was, I got the Similo decks. I'm now Similo deck complete, sans promos. I didn't get Fate of the Fellowship, but because what I bought instead was Positano for my kids, which has been a huge hit for them. They don't care about the game. The blocks are they're great because they're not
cute.
as numerous as Legos, and so they're easier to keep track of and easier to find when it's time to clean up. So it's been that's been a huge hit. So that's what I bought in lieu of Fate of the Fellowship. And Positano is overproduced, overpriced, but I knew my kids were gonna love it, so I had to. But what I did buy was I went to this booth called Gooey Cube, and I don't know. I'll wait till Michael gets back because I want to know where Michael got his supplement. So I'll share that.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Is
I hear
this
you.
fine?
We can hear you. It's really quiet,
Yeah.
but it's
Still?
Oh no, you're louder.
Yeah.
You're just you're on like a different mic
Different
that sounds
mic.
like a phone call. It sounds like you're on a phone.
Well, that's because it's my
Ah.
headphones.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't know.
it's all right. We
Wow.
can hear you.
We're making do. It's fine.
So, Steph, what was something you were really glad to come home with?
Fortunes of Scoundrel Bay, which is due to be released in at Spiel. So that'll be great.
Fortunes of Scoundrel Bay. Okay. Board Game Geek. I don't know
It's
that
from
one.
Chili Fox and has a lot of designers
yeah.
I really like. So I'm excited to try that.
It looks. I mean, I don't know anything about it, so I'm just looking at the board, and I'm like, boy, that looks a lot like Maracaibo. Or that's the first things that pops to my head.
Pirates.
Pirates are good. I gotta love me some pirates. Wow.
Oh yeah,
That
I
looks
also
like
got
a
a
biggie.
bottle of hot sauce from the Thunderworks booth because I also bought the plushies there for my kids. That's another overage purchase I didn't intend to make.
Okay, I think it feels. My initial feeling is very Maracaibo. Even like the upgrade board and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what it's like, but anyways, it does look
Derek,
good. though.
I got
Oh.
the garlic hot sauce from them a year ago, I believe it was, and they have retired it since. Well, strangely enough, when I was at Gen Con, my oldest texted me and said, "Can I open up this garlic hot sauce?" And I'm like, "Yes, you can." It's just weird that it was exactly 1 year when I had picked up their hot sauce.
Yeah.
However, I have tried it since, and here's my verdict. It is so mild as to be nothing. And that's disappointing.
Bummer. Yeah, they had two
So-
options there. You could choose. They had a peach centric one, and then they had just a jalapeno one. I'm not a big fruit hot sauce person. I mean, mango habanero is about as far as I go for fruit. So so I went with the jalapenos, and it's a pretty standard jalapeno green hot sauce. It's good. Didn't stand out to me, but it's good. It's good.
Yep, I probably would have enjoyed the jalapeno more than the garlic hot sauce because You know how like Firehouse Subs will like put a number on the side of the hot sauce that
Yeah,
has a rating from 1 to 10?
yeah.
This would be a definite 1 out of 10.
Huh.
I mean, the taste is fine, but it's not hot. And when I want hot sauce,
yeah, so
I want hot sauce.
mild hot sauces like that, I don't mind those because I like to put those in chili, experiment them with chili. Yeah, use them as a base in chili. But I bought Clank metal coins because I'm probably going to use them in my money for everything. So they just look like good solid metal coins with 1, 5s, and 10 denominations. So I'm like, heck yes. Most of my purchases that were intended were expansions. I got the Skull King expansion, and I got both Galactic Cruise expansions, which I did not realize. Basically, there's modules in both that you can kind of just throw in, but there is essentially just a tile set that replaces the blueprints in the regular game. So you're choosing one of 3 different tile sets to use, the base game or one of these. So, but I mean, more Galactic Cruise is fine with me because I love that game. It's now on my shelf right behind my Animal Well thing there.
Nice.
Yeah, I got the Shovel Knight expansion, some minis I didn't have for Shovel Knight. This says Dungeon Duels. It's something else, but I bought some other minis and I just unpacked them and put them in here for space in the suitcase. Now that you're back, Michael, you said you bought a DM helper thing for $10. I bought one too, but mine wasn't $10. This is my biggest remorse purchase because it's not that I'm not happy to have it. It's just that I didn't need it, and I don't know when I'm going to use it. But I got taken away in the moment in the magic of the con. There's a booth called GUI Cube that has a bunch of resources and campaign tools for DMs. They had their exclusive Gensicon books. And so I was amused with the idea of a setting parroting Gen Con. I'm like, I wonder if they have like an underground tunnel that goes into like a coliseum, kind of like the stadium.
Oh, very likely.
Yeah.
So I got the Dungeon Crawl Classics role-playing game. It looks to me like a lot of old school D&D.
Okay.
And it's from Goodman Games. So they were selling the hardcover for 20 and the paperback for 10. It's a big paperback, not a little bitty one.
Yeah.
So I did not spring for the $20 one because it's something that I'm probably not going to have the opportunity to play before I'm 90.
Yeah. These were
But I've got
$50 a piece, and I bought 2 of them. So. Don't look at me.
You spent more on that than the 3 of us spent
I
together.
know. I should have just bought Fate of the Fellowship. If I was gonna drop that much, yeah, I should have just bought Fate of the Fellowship. Yeah.
No regrets. No regrets, Derek.
Yeah, that is. I kind of wish I hadn't bought that. I mean,
You can take it back.
no, I can't. Well, one of them I've already opened because I was looking through it and reading through it. It's very well stuff put together. Yeah, that one is like it's all shrink wrapped, and once you open it, it goes everywhere. So I have to find something else to store it in. If you're a DM, you've got like your file folders and paper boxes that you put all this crap in, and I don't have that stuff. So, yeah, that was my biggest. I can't believe I did that purchase, and I apologize to Tiffany about it already.
It's probably fine.
Yeah. So I have all. So Sorrow Song was asking how many Similo decks do I have. I have all of them, including the promo ones. I have everything. Yeah. But I'm probably the world's biggest Similo fan. I'm just claiming that title.
I will
how
also
many are there? That doesn't
I will
answer
also
the
bestow you
question,
that
though. How many
title.
do you have if you have all of them?
All right. So let's figure out how you're going to count. Okay, so let's just start with the decks that are commercially available that you can buy You can go on Amazon or your local game store and you can buy these decks. So there's Fables, History, Myths, Spookies, Animals and Wild Animals. Yeah, okay.
Did you say history? I'm
Yes,
looking at
yes,
Amazon.
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 7, okay? And those I think are the
Oh, there's a
7 that are in
playmat
the
for
app
Similo.
as
Do you
well.
have the playmat for Similo?
The what?
There's a playmat for Similo. Do you have the playmat
I
for
do.
Similo?
I use it every month on my Similo Night
Oh, okay.
streams. Yeah. Or every other
Okay.
month when I'm not playing digitally. Yeah. So that's 7 that you can buy in the app as well. Then they have the IP deck. So there's the 2 Harry Potter decks. And then there's Lord of the Rings and Jurassic World. That brings us to 10. And they just released Aquatic Animals. So that's 11 decks that you can officially buy that are out there.
Do you have 10 years of horribleness? Did you
I
say?
do. I do. My
Okay,
my
good.
deck number is number 257. I think is my number. Yeah, because there's
Oh,
only
wow.
1,000 of those. There's only 1,000 of those.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
and yeah. So you can't buy that one anymore. So I do have the anniversary deck. That's what Michael just referenced. So that brings us to 12. So we're at 12
I am
now.
seeing.
Yeah,
I'm only seeing 11 on their website.
11 decks.
11 decks.
Yeah, which would be the ones I just listed, right?
Fables, History, Animals, Wild Animals, Spooky, Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts, Lord of the Rings, Jurassic World, 10 years.
Oh, is 10 years still available? Because that was a limited run.
That's correct. It
Okay.
is still available.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
get it
Now,
while you
what's
can.
the 11th one?
Get it while you
What's
can.
the 11th
yeah,
one?
they're numbered unless they decided. Oh wait, the box that I have had like a gold run on it, so maybe there was only like 1,000 special boxes. Maybe they're just doing regular ones. I don't
possible.
know. I'd have to check. So those are the decks you can buy, and that's news to me that you can buy the 10 Years of Horribleness deck, which is basically all of artwork on the cards based on Horrible Guild's board game titles, which are different than the promotional Spiel exclusive board game deck, which they began in 2022 and have done once a year since. You can only get this deck if you attend Spiel and get it from a participating vendor. What this is a bunch of vendors throw in their artwork in with Horrible Guild, and it's a bunch of the hot releases at Spiel that year in a deck. It's just board game art is all it is. They have done one deck for the last 3 years, 2022, or sorry, 20. Oh, has it been 4? No, this will be the fourth. This will be the fourth. Sorry.
This will be the 4.
Yeah. So it's been 22, 23, and 24. All of the backs, though, on those cards are the same. So it's up to you if you want to count them all as 3 different decks or all one deck. Because once you, like I have, once you've dropped them on the floor, it's very hard to sort them back by year. You have to look at the tiny copyrights on each card to sort them out. There's no easy way to do it. The backing is all the same. So this deck is not commercially available. You can only get it at Spiel, or if you're me, you have somebody getting it for you.
That's what I do.
So depending on how you count that, so if you count those as 3 different decks, that's another 3 on top of the 12 we've already listed, or 11. So that would bring us to that'd be 14 decks, or I count them all as just one deck because they're all board games and they're all the same back. So when I get the new one,
they
I
are
just throw it
different
in with
decks.
the others.
You're just wrong. If I didn't have one of the decks, I would be very sad. So therefore, they are all uniquely individual.
So how long have they been doing the Spiel decks?
This will be the 4th year
3.
that they do it. If they're doing it this year, they haven't announced it yet, but they've done it every year since 2022. So,
Oh, I think I actually have 2.
yeah.
I have 2 of the Spiel decks.
Yeah, so if you want to count with each year as its own deck, then that brings us to 14 Similo decks, and this year the board games 2025 deck will be the 15th Similo deck. But it's not fair to compare the board game decks to the other decks because the card distribution is way off because this is a promotional tool. It's not really balanced for gameplay. The decks are enormous. So like most Similo decks runs between like 36 and 40 cards. These go like well over 50 cards. So it's huge. So it's kind of it kind of sits off in its own space a little bit. And many of the games that are in the Horrible Guild's own games are always in these similar decks. So if you mesh this with the Anniversary deck, you've got some overlap there because there's just the artwork is different in the Anniversary deck. So Spotlight in the board game deck is different than what Spotlight looks like in the Anniversary deck. So I know more about Similo than anyone should ever know. And my wolf theory has been officially debunked by Horrible Guild, so forget that. Yeah, that fell apart with the Wild Animals deck. So they teased and said they might make like some sort of wolf card or something for the Wild Animals as a promo card to keep it alive. But there's been, I think, there's no wolf really in the Lord of the Rings deck either. Which they could have put a warg in there. There could have been a warg.
I mean, easily.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping they were going to do an animals deck for Lord of the Rings because they did the Harry Potter, then they did like the Harry Potter Fantastic Beasts. It was basically the characters and then the animals of the IP. And I was hoping Lord of the Rings would get the same treatment where it's like here's all the characters and then here's all the beasts that you find in Lord of the Rings, you know. But no.
It's a different IP. It's the same IP but different. It's not the same.
What do you mean? What IP is different? Not the same.
The Fantastic Beasts is in the Wizarding world, but it's not Harry Potter.
Yeah, but I mean, they got it's the same IP. Yeah, they got licensed in 2 decks, and I thought we were gonna get the same thing with the Jurassic World, but Jurassic World is just dinosaurs. You don't have, Ellie Sattler or Ian Malcolm cards in the Jurassic World deck. That doesn't happen. But they could have just as easily done a, characters deck and then a animals deck. That would have been nice. I kind of liked that pattern. But alas, no. So. But I am excited about aquatic animals.
Yeah, I should have picked up. That's all right. Maybe I'll pick those up when I go to Essen. I will definitely be getting to that booth so that I can get the cards.
There is a Treebeard card in the Lord of the Rings deck, Kimma.
And I want to get all the promo cards now. I didn't see that there were all these promo cards. I'm like, I want all the promo cards.
Yeah. Yeah,
especially the Jurassic World promo card. That's really awesome.
Yeah, the mosquito and the amber.
Yeah, did you get that?
No, that wasn't available. I asked, but they didn't have them at Gen Con. There are promo cards. There are 2 promo cards for aquatic animals as well, but they were not there. But yeah, are they still listed confusingly on the website as both out of stock and coming soon?
Yes.
Okay. I think they're dropping at Spiel is my guess. So.
Well, that right now that's the top. I mean, top of my list for Spiel. It's because I haven't thought about it too much.
Right.
But yes, I will be getting there for sure, and I will definitely be try to pick up the Similo promos.
So Gen Con is not for Similo
deck.
promos, evidently.
Apparently not,
Yeah.
which is kind of surprising.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah, there is a playmat for Similo. It's good. Before I got the playmat, I had this system built in where I was using red and blue tokens to make it look like the app a little bit. I had these red and blue discs that I keep with my Similo game. So that way, when the Clue Giver plays a card, you can just put this token above it. That way, because how you normally play Similo is you say the light clue is oriented the same, and not like as you put it perpendicular. The problem is when you're playing around a table, somebody wants to pick up a clue card and inspect it and look at it, and then they don't always put it back in the correct orientation. And sometimes, if you're not paying attention, you can lose track of what that clue actually meant. So I use red and blue tokens to just mark each card, so that way if someone picks up the card, they just put it back in the spot that it was in, and it's under the token. You can still see it was either red for different or blue for similar. But yeah, the playmat is meant for orienting the cards. So you're committed to that format, and I have to zoom out further when I stream with it because I can't go as tight as I do. And when I first got that mat, it was a stinky mat too. It was one of those neoprene stank mats.
Cool. Really, really cool.
Yeah. Gen Con is also not for eating healthy. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no.
We ate the same there that we do here.
I didn't do near as much Subway.
Which is not
because
healthy.
I gotta tell you, Steak and Shake brought it. I mean,
100%.
yeah. I used to say that Subway was the fastest meal you could get at Gen Con. Not true anymore. Steak and Shake has figured it out. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I would have to say.
They had like all these district managers in on site, and they hired a bunch of temporary workers in the kitchen and stuff, and there's all the ordering. You can even order from your phone, but if you do, you have to pick it up at the walk-up window. But yeah, even if you go inside, you order at the kiosk, and yeah, so lots of greasy burgers. And I had the orange cream shake, where they basically just give you orange sherbet as a shake, and then take a orange cream popsicle and just throw it in your cup. Stick and all. It's just popsicle in your shake. It was good. And I totally sugar crashed after having it.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Kimma, that Echoes of Time looks really, really cool. I am definitely putting that on my list. The cover art alone is just... That is a game that I might actually buy it just for the art, even if the game was awful, because that is really cool looking. So I will definitely be checking that out, but it sounds very interesting. That is really cool looking. So anyways, husband bought you a Frenda. You and pre-ordered, I can't pronounce it. Tianxia?
is that
Yes,
another
yeah.
board and dice game?
Yeah. How'd you guess?
Because it's a T and an unpronounceable T name, yeah.
An unpronounceable T name.
Oh, it's very pronounceable.
Okay.
I was good with Teotihuacan. That was it. That's the only one I could figure out.
Yeah,
I'm done after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Gen Con is also not for sleeping.
Nope.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
I got sleep.
I dropped it in the Guildies Discord, so some of you saw that. I walked over. So, a friend of mine, Sydney Steele from the Help for Future Self podcast, which is a Keyforge podcast, they're taking me to Vegas next month for the Keyforge Vault Tour. They were open gaming at the Westin, or not the Westin, the JW Marriott, which I didn't realize just how much of a walk that is from the Hyatt. That is a trek.
It's a trek.
For someone
It's
with
the
bad
length
feet.
of the
Yeah.
convention center.
Yeah, for someone with bad feet. So yeah, it was a bit of a that I'm pretty sure that trip is why I was so sore and in so much pain when I came home.
So yeah, you know how the Hyatt is diagonally northeast?
Yeah.
JW is diagonally northwest.
Yeah. So so I made it over there, and I gotta say the gaming space they have at the JW Marriott is much more akin to what you would find at like BGG Con. Like it's the dull roar isn't so much, because I demoed in the ICC hall the new Ghost Galaxy card game, which I did get some of those decks, and they're full of placeholder art, so there's no way they're going to be valuable. So that's why I didn't bother telling, hey, come over here and get this stuff, because I don't think if the game takes off, those decks are going to matter that much. It's all placeholder art anyway. And it even says placeholder art across the entire picture. So, but I walked over there, and it was kind of a nice area to game, and decided to start. This was I got done at midnight with the thing. Yeah, because I went to the late night thing with Dutch. We went to that. What was the game? I didn't take it home with me because I was like, I didn't realize how dirty it was.
Yeah, I know. Even the family edition was
Yeah.
like Change My Mind.
It changed my
I think
mind.
it was.
Yeah.
Was it called Change My
Yeah.
Mind?
It's a fine party game for people that are slowly inebriating themselves through,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And like whoever came
Um,
up with that game and whoever demoed that game, they were all drunk every time.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
It's not How to Lose a Guy in 1DM.
So after that wrapped, which that got done at midnight, mind you, I went to the JW Marriott and I started a game of Blood on the Clock Tower at like 1:30 in the morning. It was a fantastic game. Evil played a banger of a game. I tried to convince people to vote people out, but no one would believe me. I was the odd one out in the group, so it's like, no one wanted to trust me. Fair enough. And I lied day one anyway, It was a great game, but by the time, I don't know, I played the game, visited for a bit, and then made the trek back. By the time I got back to my room and fell onto my bed, it was 4:30 in the morning. And I didn't realize I had mistakenly got my shifts mixed up, that I had to do the Hot Games Room shift at 10 a.m. Oh.
Yay!
So that was an adventure.
The good news is that you were staying in the Hyatt.
Yes. I would have been more careful probably if I was doing the whole walk, 3 blocks.
Or worse, get an Uber.
Oh.
Remember last year?
Yes, I don't want to talk about it.
Gen Con is not for cheap hotels, that's for sure.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Our friend Foglight, I'm surprised he didn't pop in. He got a place out by the airport, a cheap hotel out by the airport. And yeah, he said his room reeked of cat urine. And he actually, I don't know if he ended up going or not, but he was like, I really needed like a candle or something to neutralize the odor of cat urine. He said it was awful.
Yeah.
Oh.
He said,
That's
but
gross.
he's like based on the other rooms, looking at the place, he's like, it wasn't going to be better anywhere else. So, and I think he asked for a different room and it wasn't even they were all booked, of course. And he was like, I'll just suffer. So,
yeah, if
Yeah,
you're not
so we
staying
had to-
downtown, there's some really sketchy.
As
Hotels
we
around.
learned, yep.
Yeah.
And they know they don't have to
We-
perform. They know they don't have to. Yeah, because they've
Yeah, they don't
already been
care.
paid
Well,
by Gen Con.
they don't care.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. And we said this last year because it applied last year, but not this year, is that we almost left
Mhm.
day one, day 0 before day 1. We almost left.
Yeah, last year was bad.
Yuck.
Yeah. Well, I'm
So,
glad
yeah.
you guys were
But
at the
better
Hyatt
this year, much better this year, much better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
staying on
nice.
site makes everything so much easier.
Yeah,
So much
I
easier.
suspect it went so well. I suspect that, assuming we are doing the Hot Games Room next year, that everything will be the same next year.
That's
because
the
it
hope.
worked
But yeah,
so well.
everything's always, up in the air. We'll see. Usually we have it dialed in by I think February or March though, of what the Gen Con plans are. Laney's been pretty on top of making sure.
Well, Lainey was
Uh,
awesome. Normally it's best.
Lainey was
but
great.
But Lainey is on it. She's the best.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to say, her staff was really great.
Because it was us.
Oh, that why?
Maybe.
What else is Gen Con not for?
Having long, deep conversations with friends.
Yeah, there's no time There's no time.
I got to talk.
Yeah.
I actually did this year too, but that is a rarity, not the.
Normally it's like, hey,
Gen Con is
Bye.
not for taking pictures either. I'm so bad. I took like no pictures. I'm
Well,
so
whose
bad
fault
at it.
was that?
I took a bunch.
Yeah, I
I did
know.
too. Gen Con is not for video editing. I mean, it's just there's not time. There's not time. Like, I don't know how some of these. I mean, I guess if you're not working, like,
Yeah.
and you're not having
If you're
meetings
just
and all that
there
kind of
as a
stuff. But I
content
know that
creator,
like
yeah, it's
Bonds was like up till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, like video editing so she could get stuff posted and out. And I'm just like, yeah, no, it just contributes to the not sleeping part. And it's like, yeah, it's, yeah, pretty chaotic, but it's interesting. It's definitely, Gen Con is definitely there's a lot of business happening at Gen Con. Lots of business happening at Gen Con. So, but there's a lot of stuff going on everywhere. So, another thing Gen Con is not for, cute shoes that are not comfortable without arch supports.
I wouldn't know.
Like,
yeah.
where
I'm
we
glad
see
I don't
so
feel
many
like I have to
girls
dress
walking
up at
around in
cons.
these
Like I
ridiculous
always
heels that I'm like, you people are nuts, man. I'm just past that. I
Yeah.
mean, I wore my heels, but I have very expensive, very comfortable arch support heels, like, and my heels are square heels that are like, cute Mary Janes. Those aren't bad to walk around in all day, but I can't wear those every day of the convention, that's for sure.
I got cute
So-
sneakers. That's all I got.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're a guy.
Yeah,
my
yeah. It's all well. I don't get a choice for shoes. I have prescription shoes, and it costs me like a month's salary to get my shoes. So that's the only shoes I have, and that's what I wear. It's that and cargo shorts. So
Gen Con is not for the claustrophobic.
Nope.
no. Though if
Gen
though if
Con
you're
is not for
experienced, there are
wagons
things you can do to
anymore.
avoid it, unless you're trying to do the exhibit hall.
No, if you're
But-
doing the exhibit hall, then
Forget it. Yeah.
yeah. If you don't like people and you have claustrophobia, then yeah, you might need an exhibitor badge and then go after the hall closes or before it opens.
Yeah.
Gen Con is not for those prone to panic attacks, says Ivy.
Yeah. Agreed. 100%.
Oh, don't
Oh,
worry. If
true.
you're any kind of obstruction, they will remove you promptly.
Yeah, they actually banned you used to be able to have wagons and stuff like that, and they banned that this year. So
No wagons, no rolly carts, but you can bring
strollers.
a tank-sized wheelchair, and they will
Just
allow.
run people over.
I mean, these are not normal wheelchair size things. These are, and they're bigger than scooters. They are tanks. They're battle tanks.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah, I saw one woman run over 3 or 4 people in front of her, and I'm like, okay, I'm staying over to the side.
Back here.
Good grief.
I mean, I get that you've got to get around, but man,
Yeah, so I don't do the entire exhibit hall. I've
What?
adapted a system now of looking at the map and figuring out which booths I want to hit, and then I plan my days around that because I don't like because I don't want to get stuck shoulder to shoulder in a crowd because that's how I'm going to get sick, right? So what I do
there's no escaping it.
yeah, is I try to stay on the fringe. If I'm traveling from one end of the hall to the other, I try to go to an outside and walk along the outside because you can move faster. And then if you do run into a crowd, there's a door and you could just go around the outside hall and come in the other side if you need to.
I have a question though.
Hmm.
How do you know there's a booth that you want to stop at if you haven't seen the other booths? It's like your new favorite game. This is why Steph plays all the games. How do you know that a game is your favorite or not unless you actually play all the games? And this is why we play all the games.
Oh,
So,
again.
I'm talking like I have booths like I want like for example, okay, I wanted like day one, I was like, I'm going to Horrible Guild and I'm buying Simula decks, right? So I mapped that out and I've picked my route, and then if I see cool stuff on the way to Horrible Guild, I'm like, cool, awesome. That booth, thank you for being in my path. But like
So you just are like, I don't care what's over there.
I'm not. I mean, if I can
don't have time.
if I can comb hallways, great. But here's the thing: if I turn a corner and it's shoulder to shoulder crowd to go down that aisleway, I'm like, I'm going back to the edge and
Bye.
going out and around. Yeah, I'm not seeing that aisle. Yeah.
I did not realize that the exhibitors could get in at 8:00 this year every day. Otherwise, I think I would have, but that would have been less sleep. I would have had to have been up and ready to go by like 8:00. And yeah, I
I
don't know.
thought it was 8 every year, but maybe not.
No, I guess it was. I guess from what I heard, it was 8 on Thursdays. You could get in on 8, but every other day was 9. But this year they let it was 8 every day. So, I mean, it was nice, and I cruised some, but I definitely didn't see the
Yeah.
entire hall because every time I was going somewhere, I was like on a mission to get somewhere.
I
And
was
I
kind
tried
of
to see a
curious.
bunch, but there was a lot of stuff I probably missed. I didn't have time. I didn't have time to
Yeah.
like cruise around and
I
just
didn't
look
have
at
time to do it in
everything.
the hall, the ICC hall, the cement area. I hate that spot because it's like that is like overstimulating for me. The noise there is too much. That's where I demoed Echo of Omens, the Ghost Galaxy CCG, and I wanted to demo it twice so I could play one side, keep the deck, and then demo the other side, get the other deck. And I actually just conceded the second game because I couldn't stand to be in that room any longer. Like, I have to get out of here. I'm very sorry. But the other person was just trying to get their second deck too, so they were happy to cut it short. So, and I had to get out of there because otherwise, if I could stomach that room a little more, I totally would have checked out the new League of Legends CCG. That looked interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I wanted to. I saw a big window for what is it? Solo leveling. Yeah, I saw a big window art for solo leveling, and for a new CCG for solo leveling, and I'm like, I could have gotten that just for the art. I could care less about playing it, but I would have loved the art. I really love that anime. It's so cool. So yeah,
It did look cool, but yeah, I don't. Yeah.
if you like anime, highly recommend solo leveling. I was
They had
so
a lot of
sucked
those. Like,
in.
had a huge spread of product there too for that. They were coming in big.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. The third season, I guess, is coming out next year. But man, I really loved solo leveling a lot. But anyways, that really got me. I don't get really sucked in by a lot of animes, but that one really got me. I really liked it a lot. So yeah. And I've read all the
Well-
light novels. I should read the novels. I've heard that they're slightly different. Yeah, I should. I don't have time to read, but
Any last musings of Gen Con before we rock sock out of here?
I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too. I like the magic of being at Gen Con, but it is always nice to be home and knowing that my next con is a gaming con. That is for games, the playing of games.
Yeah, we have some downtime before our next con. And I like that.
oh, World Series of Board Games. That's where I'm going next.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
it's
come and say
totally
hi to
chill.
you while
I
I'm in
get-
Vegas. Yeah.
I got plenty of games to play while I'm at World Series. I got plenty of game time at World Series of Board Games. It's great. I love it.
I'm gonna try to
awesome.
come in on the Friday. So
Yeah,
Okay.
you could play a
I can give
game
you
in
my
between
schedule.
Cascadia turns.
uh,
I'm DMing. I'm
Judging.
Yeah. Judging Cascadia this year. What do I have? I think I have Cascadia, Arc Nova. I don't know. I'd have to check my schedule. But I have Cascadia this year. So kind of excited about that. I mean World Series and Theron, my oldest, is coming with for World Series of Board Games this year. But talk about weird timing. So Derek's going to be you were the one I forgot the other day. My niece is coming in for a show the same weekend to Vegas. I've got three co-workers that are coming for a bachelor party in Vegas the same weekend. Derek's going to be there, and there's one other person somebody else is going to be there too. So it's like all these people are going to be in Vegas the exact same weekend that I'm going to be in Vegas for the World Series board game. So it's going to be a busy weekend, but it's all good.
Yeah.
It's just fine.
It's
So,
gonna be so
yeah.
hot.
You just don't go outside. It's really easy to not go outside in Vegas. It's
Well,
very
I'm staying
easy.
at the where the Keyforge Vault Tour is. It's at
Where
a
are you?
resort.
Yeah, where are you staying?
It's the Alexis Day Resort. So it's like a it's
Ramada
kind
Inn East.
yeah. But it's like you have to go outside to get to the lobby, the main hotel lobby, because it's like a resort. There's like 3 pools, and so I have to like walk past all this. It's a beautiful walk. It's a very beautiful area, but it's like it's very hot.
But it's a dry heat.
It's hot.
it's
It's hot.
not
It
like
is hot.
Orlando where you wake up in the morning and you have to cut your way out of the humidity.
Well, that is true. I don't miss that.
Exactly.
That's what I'm living in right now. It was in the 80s today, and humidity is like 80 or 90%. It's very thick outside.
How
right
can
now.
it be just as hot there as it is here? We are much farther south.
Yeah.
I know, but
It's
it's
been pretty hot
summer.
here too.
What do you want? It's
Yeah.
pretty hot here.
It's summer.
It's summer.
Well, I will be streaming
Summer.
Blueprints tomorrow night, so that's my
Oh,
next
will
thing.
you now?
Yes, and then of course Similo Wednesday. It's second Wednesday, so I'll be debuting the Aquatic Similo deck on my Wednesday night stream. So
We have a late start on Wednesday. I've got a class I've got to teach until 6.
Mm.
So I will be as quick as I can.
I might still do a solo game.
Okay, good. So
Yeah.
we will not have a late start.
okay. And of course, is your streaming schedule pretty standard this week, Duchess?
Oh
Yawning.
yeah,
I'm
I
yawning.
stream
Sorry.
Thursday evening sometime, Friday during my lunch break, and then Sunday morning. So I don't know what I'm doing on Thursday yet. I haven't thought that far ahead, but maybe since he's done working and he's not gone yet, maybe I'll do something with Malachi again. Last week we played Pokemon Puzzle League.
I
So
saw. I've never played that
we were-
before, but yeah.
and then this week we were playing games the other day, and we were trying to get 100% on Mario Wonder. We played through the whole thing, but we didn't actually 100% the whole thing. So we were working on 100%ing the whole thing. So hey, Rock, how's it going? Hello.
Oh yeah, Rock's joining us for Clock Tower tonight.
Oh yeah, BGA my chest. Wow, jeez. I mean, I play BGA every day, but I'm pretty sure I've only opened 2 chests.
Well,
Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well. Maybe I can con somebody into just giving me the badge because they should.
cool. Well,
Anyways,
is the boss still at his spa treatment?
The boss, I've not heard from the spa
Okay.
caretaker. So I assume he is getting all of the love and attention he needs.
He's gonna come back, but like probed by aliens or something. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
he's at the spa, huh?
Yes. Well, it might be rehab.
He's a wild guy. Yeah. Yeah.
He has a little bit of problems.
Yeah, he wasn't at Gen Con because he was ejected from Gen Con, and yeah. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for this stream. If you misplaced your socks in the rocking off that occurred over the course of the stream, don't forget to get some on your way out. If you want, it's up to you. We'll be back. We'll probably do something fun on BGA next week. Should we do another bout of Fate of the Fellowship before it goes away?
So I was looking at it and it said it was going to be available for at least 6 months. So I don't think it's going anywhere.
Okay,
I mean,
so we got time.
I think we've got time.
Mhm.
We've got time. It's because I was looking into that and some people were complaining about it not being available, and they're like, well, it'll be available for 6 months. So it's, yeah, we could definitely do it again. I would totally be game for doing it again.
Michael, you didn't sound like you wanted to do that one though, or you weren't too wild about playing it.
Yeah, I have to learn the rules.
Oh, okay.
So
you know half of them already.
maybe I do.
Have you?
It's pandemic.
Yeah, it's Pandemic Fall of Rome. It's the same.
I
The only
think
thing
we
that's
would
new
be
is you
fine.
play 2 characters instead of 1. All right. Oh, that's gonna do it from us. We'll be back next week playing something. So join us, won't you?
And the
Okay.
boss makes me say this. It's in my contract. This has been a Senor Azul production. Fist bump.
Fist bump. Peace out, y'all.